Auckland Gaels in the green and white will play from right to left in this opening 30 minutes of hurling. David Hughes throws in the ball and we're underway, and immediately Brian Cody with the first possession for Shamrock. Now solos out of his own defence down the far sideline. Just drops the ball momentarily and hits a diagonal ball across the skyline here in Thomastown. 50-50 ball, drops in the path of Jake Mullen, breaks out to Niall Shortall. Chance for Niall Shortall, opening goal! And it's gone into the back of the net. Niall Shortall raises a green flag for the Shamrocks. What a start for the Ballyhale.
Job today.
Paddy Deegan with the line ball for O'Loughlin Gaels. In towards Jamie Ryan. Ryan closed down. Collected by Fionnan Mackesy, the Kerry native. Mackesy off his left. And Fionnan Mackesy has put that ball over the bar. A real good score set up by Ryan. Finished by Butler, a former Young Hurler of the Year. Butler hand passes it back to Stephen Murphy, the Presentation secondary school teacher. Murphy's ball out to the middle of the field. Conor Kelly takes it in his hand, but he doesn't quite get possession as it's claimed by Dara Corcoran, and Dara Corcoran sends that ball over the bar. Kelly had eyes on it,
but find Conor Kelly there at centre forward, but just over to his head. And fairness to Dara Corcoran, a great score.
Mikey Butler with the clearance, but it finds his inter-county teammate Richie Reid. Richie inside the 65, and Richie Reid puts that ball over the bar. A cheap score to
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, the Shamrocks are really after settling into this game from the minute the ball is thrown in, and they're after pushing themselves into a 5-point win. Lead after 5 minutes.
Jamie Ryan with the delivery into the corner forward position, and it's Ruarc Sweeney, the hat-trick hero the last day. Ruarc with a ball from a tight angle, and Ruarc Sweeney has put that ball over the bar. We've seen him do it before though.
We have, absolutely. Yeah, that was definitely an opportunity there for Mikey to push forward, but it's all over the place here.
Evan Shefflin with a high ball into the Thomastown sky. It would be a whopper if he gets it, and Evan Shefflin puts it over the bar. What a point.
It's already for Niall Shortall, and that gives the Shamrocks a bit of breathing space.
And they move into an 11 points to 3 lead, 2-5 to 3, 10 minutes gone on the clock. O'Loughlin Gaels need a response. Will it come through Jamie Ryan? And Jamie Ryan has put that ball over the bar, his first point of the match, and badly needed. About to take the puck out for the Shamrocks. Opts to go long this time. Down the far wing, and again, that ball just kept in play. Brian Cody with the hand pass, and Shamrocks now back on the attack. Here's Richie Reid. Reid inside the 65, and Richie Reid has put that ball over the bar, and that's the perfect response for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, brilliant response there. In fairness, Owen Cody done really well to keep that ball in play, and Brian recycled the ball then. So yeah, no, brilliant response for Ballyhale. Super score here from Fionnan, is it?
And Mackesy has put that ball over the bar. He never ceases to amaze. From Ardfort in County Kerry, we give you Fionnan Mackesy. Ball now on the ground. David McGee in there for O'Loughlin Gaels, and it's O'Loughlin Gaels possession now with Owen O'Shea. O'Shea with the hand pass into Greg Kelly. Kelly between his own 45 and 65. Has Niall Shortall for company. Shortall sticks in a hurl, but the delivery is still found as O'Loughlin Gaels move up the field. Here's Jamie Ryan. Ryan to Jack Nolan. Chance for Jack Nolan. A man in space. That man, Ruarc Sweeney! And Ruarc Sweeney puts it in the back of the net. A brilliantly well created. A mainstay on the O'Loughlin Gaels side, but that line ball goes astray, and it's Shamrock's possession once again. Here's Liam Barron. Barron from a good distance out drops it in towards Jake Mullen. Mullen looks to win the possession. Jack Lawler tries to stop him. Here's Mullen for the Shamrocks, the brother of Adrian and Paddy. Mullen with a ball across the face of Stephen Murphy's goal, and it's a chance, and it's into the back of the net. Shamrock's third goal of the game. A dangerous ball across the face. Distributes the hand pass into Brian Cody. And it's meaty stuff out there. Here's Niall Shortall. Shortall just around about the 45-metre line off the sideline. Shamrocks not being phased, working the ball well, and it's Brian Cody straight in front of the post, and Brian Cody put that ball over the bar. And
I'm too happy with the amount of ball that he's getting on and the amount of space he's getting as well.
Well, the half-time whistle has been blown by David Hughes here in Thomastown, and what a first half we've been served up. The Shamrocks leading 3-11 to a lot.
They definitely need more from some of their top players.
David Hughes throws in the ball, and we're back underway for the second half. Shamrocks will play from right to left in this second 30 minutes. O'Loughlin Gaels from left to right, and initially fight for possession inside the Shamrocks half, or inside the O'Loughlin Gaels half. It's cleared by Cian Loy. Loy's ball into the forwards, and Cian Byrne, a Leinster final medalist with Kilkenny, finds a man in space, his former under-20 captain Greg Kelly, and that ball has it gone over the line, and it's in the nets. It's a goal for O'Loughlin Gaels. Ruarc Sweeney with the all-in.
Fairness, and they're right back in this now, and Again, they're going ball into full forward line. Keane.
Fionn Mackesy takes the free, and it's Ruarc Sweeney again. Goal chance, Ruarc Sweeney! And Sweeney taps home into the top left-hand corner, top bottom left-hand corner of the net. And O'Loughlin Gaels have made a dream start to this second half. The game being played on David Hughes' terms, and he wasn't good and ready. Eventually, the puck out is taken by Dean Mason. Well collected by Richie Reid. Reid off his own 65-metre line, and Richie Reid has put that ball over the bar. Shot puck out from Stephen Murphy. Recycled back by David McGee. Back to Murphy. Murphy into the Shamrocks half. Just past their 45-metre line. Hands go up for it. Breaking ball. This is dangerous. And it's well controlled that time by Killian Ryan. Judged the flight of the ball really well to clear the danger. And Shamrocks look to transition from defence into attack. Ball into TJ Reid. Well plucked from the sky by TJ. And TJ has put that ball right and wide. Well, it certainly looked right. And it's narrowed the gap to one once again. One between them, heading towards the 10th minute of the second half. Brian Cody this time. Cody back to Richie Reid. Reid between his own 45 and 65. Hits a delightful ball into Jake Mullen. Played a good chunk of time yesterday in the Junior A semi-final. He'll be looking forward to the final of that competition as Jake Mullen strikes, and Jake Mullen puts that ball over the bar.
As I said there, I don't think he's much training done after coming home from being on these travels, so he's going to play a big part in O'Loughlin's over the next couple of weeks.
And confirmation of that substitution, Conor Heary has come on in place of Robbie Buckley. Owen Cody. Cody shortens the angle, takes a shot, and Owen Cody has put that ball over the bar. Mikey Butler there for the Shamrocks. Ball doesn't get there. He made a challenge there from Mikey Butler, and referee David Hughes doesn't spot that challenge, and it's back down at the other end of the field with an O'Loughlin Gaels attack. Here's Keane Byrne, he's lightning pace. Here's Paddy Deegan. Deegan across the Sweeney! And Ruarc Sweeney puts it in the back of the net, set up by Paddy Deegan. Byrne and Deegan live on Clubber TV, Group B of the St. Canice's Credit Union Senior Hurling League, and it's been a real treat, and it's a chance for Mullen, and Jake Mullen puts the ball in the back of the net. Another goal for Corcoran. This time it's Dara Corcoran. Corcoran hand passes it out to the wing as Shamrocks move up the field. Killian Ryan. Ryan's ball into the forwards. Oh, Cody tries to get there. Cody jumps over Mikey Butler. Here's another goal chance. Niall Shortall. Goal chance. Niall Shortall. Oh, Niall Shortall. And it's gone into the back of the net. He squeezed it home, and Niall Shortall has got his fourth goal of the He's done his job effectively. Dean Mason with the puck out. Oh, dangerous ball. It's Niall Shortall. Shortall out to Jake Mullen. Mullen at an angle, and Jake Mullen has put that ball over the bar, and he's really stood up to the mark when it's mattered for the Shamrocks.
Yeah.
Gets good connection on it, has the accuracy. Jake Mullen back to one of his Shamrocks colleagues, and that ball is dropped in by... Oh, and that's a wonderful score by the Shamrocks from distance, from the 265s. And
it's an ominous sign for the rest of the senior teams looking at the Shamrocks today, and it's going to be definitely something that Brian and the management team are going to have to look at. Shipping 520, they won't be happy with.
Dean Mason's puck out finds its way out to TJ Reid. Reid at an angle, and TJ Reid has put that ball over the bar. And
you know where they'd like to be at this time of the year, but the longer this year goes on, the better those two players are going to get.
And can you believe it? Shamrocks now leading by 10. They've really taken what was a competitive fixture and put the hand around the throat and squeezed O'Loughlin Gaels critically as that ball breaks out to Jamie Ryan, and Jamie puts it over the bar. He won a total of 36 points for the Shamrocks, 4-15 for O'Loughlin Gaels. That's 27. And we're well into stoppage time now. Ronan Corcoran with a point to his name in this contest. Corcoran, and inside his own 65-metre line, the shot coming from Dara Corcoran, and that ball has gone over the bar. Goalkeeper, but a shot from this range could be very much like Anthony Nash back in the day, as Mackesy goes low, but it's stopped on the goal line. But the rebound is put into the back of the net, and O'Loughlin Gaels do get something to cheer as Dean Mason takes the puck out. We've played almost 6 minutes of injury time here in Thomastown. Oh, it's a chance, and it's gone into the back of the net.
Niall Shortall again.
Another goal for Shortall.
Yeah.
O'Loughlin's half trying to find TJ Reid. O'Loughlin Gaels possession once again with Fionn Mackesy, and that will be the final act here in Thomastown as David Hughes blows the full-time whistle. And what a treat we were served up here. It finished the Shamrocks 6 goals and 22 points. O'Loughlin Gaels 5 goals and 15. Safe to say